Everybody, welcome. It's Amanda here with Chiquel, of course. I'm so happy to have you guys join me live today. So if you are here, as always, say hello. So I know I'm not talking to myself. And if you are watching over on social media, come on and join us on our website at chiquel.com. We'd love to have you come and watch over there. Hi guys. Oh, good. Phew. I see all of you now. Look at you all joining. Hello. So nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming on today. Like I was saying, if you are over on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all those platforms, the best place to watch is on our website. So come on over to chiquel.com or chiquel.ca and you'll see my face pop up on the website in the corner. Just poke it, click it, and that's going to pop my big face up on your screen and you can watch from there. You can comment from there. I will be able to see your comments sometimes. And that's where you can also shop, and it's also where you can participate in the giveaways. But I know we already have so many, 237 already joining us right from the get-go. Oh, 253 all of a sudden. My goodness. Okay, so I know some of you already asked my wig, what am I wearing today? What is on my head? So I always start with just a random piece. This one I have been absolutely loving lately. I don't know why. I seem to like latch onto a piece and I just wear it every day for a week straight. And lately I've been really loving Picture Perfect by Trestleure, and one of my very, very favorite colors, like in all of the wig land. This one is the color 17/23 R8. It's a color by Trestleure. And again, this is Picture Perfect. It's a heat-friendly synthetic style. It is light to medium density. There's like a touch of permatease, but not too much permatease. We have a lace front on this one. We have a full monofilament top here, so you can part it anywhere you'd like. And it's just a cute little style. Whenever I wear this one, people say it's kind of like Jennifer Aniston or like Rachel Green hair, which I'm like, oh yes, it kind of is. Anyways, I see all of you guys saying hello, and pardon my manners, I have not been saying hi back. I'm really sorry. So hello, you guys. I'm, like I said, so happy you're here with me today. Let me tell you what we have going on today. As always, I'm going to start with some open box items. So I have several open box items to show you guys. Just to clarify, with open box items, they are items, they're not used. They are ones that I have put on my head for a review or a reel or some kind of video that I've done. And some of them have never been opened ever, that I will be opening them for you right in the moment as I'm talking to you. So they are only called open box items because I open the box for, like I said, like a review or something. And also with them, there's only one of them. So if you see something that I'm showing that is an open box item and you go and try and purchase it in our link for the live, and if you don't see it there, it means somebody snatched it up already. And sometimes these open box items go fast, but regardless of that, I still show them anyways, because it's always fun to see new and exciting styles that maybe you haven't seen before. So other than the open box items that you can get for 65% off today, there's also, so I'm looking at my lineup here, we also have 3 brand new Trestleure styles that I'm going to show you guys. I haven't even put them on yet. This will be like our first experience together. So I have 3 brand new Trestleure styles that you can get today for 40% off. I also have 3 best-selling Trestleure pieces that you can get for 50% off today that I will show you. We also have 3 of Belle Tress's icon styles that you can get for 50% off today that I will show you as well. And then, oh gosh, what else do we have? You will find the International City Collection by Belle Tress up in our link today. I have about 4 to show you, and you can get those for 40% off. Plus, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm telling you so much right now. I will go over this again, but plus at the end, we have our new RIAH line to show you guys. So that is our in-house brand by Chiquel called RIAH, and we have 4 of those pieces that I will show you guys in the end. So on top of all of that, we're doing 2 giveaways. Holy moly, so much going on. Okay, I know I'm missing so many comments, so many questions. Okay, is there a wait for the new Belle Tress? Yes, so the International City Collection by Belle Tress is set to ship out in like July-ish. And someone's asking, do the icons fit smaller than the City Collection? Yes, they do. They do. They fit a little bit smaller than average. Okay, you love that. I enjoy having the extra room to film. I know, look at all this space I have. Oh my goodness, it's magical. I can dance around for you. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. You guys, it's a really hot day today where I live. It's like super duper hot. I didn't turn my air conditioning on. I'm kind of hot right now, but that's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna start with our open box styles. Lots of good ones today. So remember, if you are looking to shop any of the styles I'm showing you guys, click the little shopping bag on this screen. Just a reminder, if you are on social media, if you're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, there's no little shopping bag. You cannot shop on our social media channels. You have to be on our website to do that. So click that little shopping bag link, and then it's going to open up links to go into our live link. Once you get in there, if you are looking for open box styles, they're in the section called Amanda's Wigs. So that is where you will find them. And again, if you don't see them there, somebody already took them. I know someone was asking me what I had on in the first place, like what I already had on and took off. That was called Picture Perfect by Trestleure in the color 1723R8. Okay, one of our open box styles, oh, I'm still attached to this hairnet thing, is Beverly Hills by Belle Tress. Amanda's wigs are quickly being sold. They are, I know. Again, I'm still going to show them because like I said, it's really fun to see different styles, and maybe there's a style here that you've never really checked out before, or maybe you've seen and you're like, I wonder what that's like. So I can show it to you, and you can always go on our website and shop there if there's maybe a different color that you are interested in. Okay, Beverly Hills by Belle Tress. This is from their City Collection. All the City Collection styles have the same cap. They have a monofilament part, and it's either a left part or a center part on these City Collection styles. Beverly Hills, the one I have in my hand, is a left monofilament part, a lace front that extends into your ear tabs. We got velvet ear tabs, open wefted cap, a velvet extended nape with Velcro adjusters. This is in the color Buttered Toast Rooted. This is a cool color, very ash in tone. So again, this is Beverly Hills by Belle Tress and Buttered Toast Art. It's an open box item. To be honest, someone probably snatched it up already, but here she is. Where should the ear tabs sit? That's a good question. I get that question a lot. So your ear tabs should sit a little bit in front of your ear and a little bit above your ear crease. Oh, which way am I going? A little bit above your ear crease, a little bit in front of your ear, kind of like where sideburns would be. If it's too far back like this, then it's probably a little small for you. If it's too far up, then it's probably a little too small for you. If it's sitting too far into your ear crease here, then it's too big for you and it's probably going to irritate you in your ear crease. Okay, do I have anything from Belle Tress that's caramel toffee blonde rooted? Not for the open box styles, but I might have one later to show you. Okay, so again, Beverly Hills by Belle Tress and Buttered Toast Rooted. There's your lace front. Belle Tress has really lovely lace fronts. One of my favorites. And then your left part. Does RIAH have a short bob with no bangs? Not yet. That being said, we will be releasing more styles for RIAH eventually, so stay tuned in the future. Okay. These wigs, the density of these wigs, this one in particular is a lower density. Belle Tress does a lot of lower density styles. So this one is, I'll try and reference the density as I'm going. If I forget, you're always welcome to ask and I can share. Do I have any in darker colors? Yeah, I do. I do. They won't all be blonde today. Is the highlight on this one more of an ash blonde or more of a gray? It's more of an ash blonde. It's like a light ash cool blonde. Okay, next up is, I love this one. It's probably gone, but let's take a look. This is Milano by Belle Tress. Left part, this is gonna have the exact same cap as Beverly Hills. Lace front, open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, Velcro adjusters. So this is the color Macadamia Latte Rooted. This is a lovely mix of brunette and blonde. How do you join the chat? Special Candy, if you are mentioning or if you are saying that comment, you have already joined the chat. So you are here. Okay. So here's Milano. Such a really beautiful, soft wave happening here. I really love this one. You finally got lucky, Runny Salsa. Good for you. Okay, lace front, left part. Again, this is the color Macadamia Latte Rooted. What's the difference between Milano and Beverly Hills? You know what? I actually just made a video on YouTube about these two styles in the same video. Milano is going to have a little bit of a wave. Beverly Hills is straight and more of just like a structured straight style. I would suggest taking a look at my video because their caps are exactly the same. Their lengths are very similar. So take a look at my YouTube video. It's one of my most recent ones that I did. Milano is a good one in an updo as well. In case you're looking for an updo style. Any styles that have these layers in the front are ideal for updos. If you want to look a little bit glamorous. Hi, Proud Plum. I am doing well. Thank you. Also a reminder, if you are looking for a way to keep your wig on, you can always take a look at our wig grip that we have. This is available on our link. You can find it in our link to shop our live. And it's just a silicone wig wrap wig grip. And I find it's pretty good at keeping your wig on. Do I have any Raquel Welch today? No. Yes. One. I have one. Okay. Next, open box style. Just a reminder to you guys, we will be doing 2 giveaways today. And one of them will be done sort of partway through when I'm done all the open box styles. And then the last one will be done at the end, very end. Okay, I do have Beckham to show. Yeah, this open box style is a Euro chic, beautiful style in my favorite color. It has a full monofilament top, lace front, open wefted cap, velvet extended nape, Velcro adjusters. Sorry, I saw a question. The neckline of my wigs always get frizzy. Why? So right at the nape here, closest to your neck, that is like the ultimate frizz spot because it's rubbing against your neck, it's rubbing against your clothing, and these synthetic fibers just don't do well with friction. They get frizzy and frazzly when they experience friction. So if you have a heat-friendly synthetic wig, such as Euro Chic, this is heat-friendly synthetic, you need to maintain it consistently with heat. So like a hair straightener, a blow dryer brush right at your neckline, if that's where the frizz is happening. And that's gonna help get the frizz away. But it is something you have to continue to do. If you have just a regular synthetic style, then you can maintain it with either really, really low heat or with steam from like a fabric steamer. Oh, thank you, Bubbly Pizza. Okay, so again, I'm wearing Euro Chic in the color 1723R8. This is made with Trestleur's Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber. So their light fiber is 40% lighter than any other heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So if you are looking for lightweight fiber, you're gonna love these ones by Trestleure. Any of them that have this purple tag on them, that means that they are with that Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber. And if you are familiar with Raquel Welch has just recently launched their Featherlight Fiber, which is basically the same idea. It's the same thing. So if you are more familiar with Raquel Welch and you've been up to date with their new styles, Trestleure has already created this same fiber and introduced it about a year ago. And this is made with that same fiber. Okay, here's your lace front and full monofilament top. This one in particular is very true to average. So again, I'm wearing Euro Chic in the color 1723 R8. It is a warmer color. It's a nice mix of brunette, a little bit of blonde, and a little bit of auburn in here. So there's kind of a little bit of everything. And then we have a medium brown root. Okay, Euro Chic is coming off. And I will tell you there is a little bit of permatease in Euro Chic. Not too much, but a little bit. And it is a low to medium density, I would say. So again, if you don't see these in the Amanda's Wigs section, which is where the open box items are, then you're also welcome to just shop our regular website and find, you know, a different color there. Okay, I am showing next, well, this is always a popular one. Another Belle Tress style. The majority of Belle Tress styles are lower density and with no permatease. More density than Santa Monica? Yes, Euro Chic has more density than Santa Monica. Yeah. Okay, left part, lace front extending into your ear tabs, open wefting, velvet ear tabs, and extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. Okay, should all of the styles in the shopping link below on sale? You put undercut bob from Trestleure in your cart and it's not on sale. Anything that's attached to the link here that you click, it should be on sale. But if you're having an issue, you can always send a message to our support team and they can try and look into it for you. Okay, here's Calabasas. The ones being shown today are all blondes. No, I've got lots of different colors that I'm showing today. Okay, Calabasas by Belle Tress. This is in the color Raw Sugar Blonde. This is one of my favorite Belle Tress blondes. It's a nice mix of warmth with a little bit of cool highlights in it. Once you put it in your cart, that's where you see the discount. So you'll see the regular price when you open up the link, but when you put it in your cart is when you should see the discount. Okay, so again, Belle Tress uses their heat-friendly synthetic fiber. It's a lower density. You have this one coming in the mail today and you have it in 2 other colors. Amazing. This is a good one to have. I love this one for just a everyday, easy to wear style. So again, Calabasas, how does it compare to Chelsea? Chelsea has a center part. Calabasas has a left part. Chelsea, they're very similar, to be honest with you. I have also a video on comparing Chelsea and Calabasas together. Definitely go to YouTube and check that out. Is this color neutral or more warm? This is neutral leaning warm. Definitely on the warm side for sure. Okay, so again, this was an open box style, but if it's the style that you're like, hey, I need that one in my life, then you can check it out on our website and it's there too. I apologize if I'm not like looking directly at you guys. My camera on my iPad is on the side of my screen and it makes it very hard because I need to also see what these wigs look like on me when I show these. So I kind of have to look at the screen as well. So sorry if I'm like not looking at you. It's kind of hard to get used to. Okay. see. You got a message from Chiquel saying you won, but you didn't open it because it asked for my email. I think the number was that really from Chiquel. Pink Plum. It depends. We did announce giveaway winners for our Memorial Day giveaway. So I posted all the winners on our business page on Facebook. And if you are on Instagram, I also posted them in my stories on Instagram. So if you click on the account name that you got that message from, if it leads to my business page, then it's me. But you can also reply to the message and I might reply back. I could tell you, but I don't know what your name is because your name is a different name here. Okay, so next open box item is Kristen. Okay, so Kristen is by John Renault. Oh, you hard to watch when I'm looking at the camera. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. When I talk, I'll try my best to look at the camera. Okay, Kristen is by John Renault. This is in the color 12FS8 shaded praline. So this is made with just synthetic fiber. This is a nice option for a little bit more of a budget-friendly style. It has a lace front, but the rest is just a basic cap. So when I say basic cap, that just means that it's been made by a machine. So we have open wefting here. We have a permatease top, so there's no illusion of scalp here. And then we have a velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. So again, Kristen in the color 12FS8, shaded praline. And this is plain synthetic. Okay, so here's your lace front. Here's your permatease top. So when I say permatease top, you're not going to get that illusion of scalp. You just see all that like permatease, which is a short-haired crimping effect at the root. Some people love it. Some people don't love it. Some people don't mind it. But this one at least has the lace front there. Okay, let me sit. I know some of you guys were talking about the scam on our giveaways. So since I have you all here, I just want to let you guys know and remind you. I know I remind you guys every giveaway, but I'm going to do it again since you're all here listening. Anytime I do a giveaway on our social media channels, we do them on Instagram and Facebook usually. Instagram isn't a problem. No scammers really get into the Instagram giveaways. However, Facebook is like a breeding ground for scammers, and they always jump on my giveaway posts. Please try your best to watch the full video when I'm doing a giveaway, because I state very clearly in my videos that I never ask you to click links. I never ask you to register for anything, and I never ask for your credit card information in order to win a prize from me. Also listen clearly to when the giveaway ends, because if you receive a message before the giveaway ends telling you that you've won, then that's not me either. So Facebook is really bad for the scammers. If you receive any comment on your comment, like a comment reply on your comment, that's not me. Just be careful out there. The only thing I ever ask you to do is message me if you are the winner, and you will get tagged in one of our posts that show the winners. Okay, now that I've gotten that out of the way. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to take Kristen off. I've had this on my head for a while. Have I ever given any thought to doing a live event for a more mature audience? You know what? Honestly, no, not specifically, but it's definitely something we can consider. I'm going to put that in our list of things to consider for sure. We are all mature here. Yes. Any reds today? I have a couple reds. Yeah, I do, including This one right here is kind of red, kind of an auburn-ish. But on these lives, we do try our best to show sort of the new styles that are up and coming. We do show short ones when we have them, long ones when we have them. Try our best to sort of catch on everything if we can. And of course, everyone's different, right? Because there are some mature ladies, if that's, you know, what we're calling, who love the long styles too. So it really depends. We're all different. We all like different things. Okay, this is Love Wave, and this is by Gabor. And we have an open wefted cap here, lace front, and this one has a double layered hand tied top. Let me pull these layers apart. So I don't know if you can see that here. So this is not a monofilament top. It's the same idea as a monofilament top in a sense that you can change the part. It gives you an illusion of scalp. However, when it's a hand tied top like this, it's hand tied to a different material. This is more of a tulle-like material as opposed to the lace-like material. And it kind of, you're sewing, sorry, let me rephrase that. When they are making these, they are sewing them into clusters. So there's, I don't know if you guys can see this, but the knots are a little bit more visible on hand-tied tops. All right. So again, this is Love Wave by Gabor in the color Rusty Auburn. Sorry, I saw fix your mic, really bad reverb. Oh, I don't have a mic. I'm just talking to my iPad. I don't know. Is anyone else having issues hearing me? Yeah, someone's saying you might have 2 tabs open. Sometimes when you have more than one tab open or a bunch of me open, then it sounds a little funny. Okay. This is more of a medium density. Here's your lace front here. And then again, your hand-tied top. Not your monofilament top, your hand-tied top. So it's a little bit different. So like I said, the knots are going to be a little bit more visible. And this is made with plain synthetic fibers, not with heat-friendly synthetic. So I've mentioned this before, but plain synthetic fibers, you're going to find a little bit more shine to them. So they are going to be just a little bit more shiny. However, plain synthetic fibers are a little bit more durable and a little bit more longer lasting, and you don't have to do quite as much maintenance on them as you would if they were heat-friendly synthetic. Okay, taken off. Stable turn up. This is the first time you've done my live correctly. Yay! It's amazing. I'm so glad you're here. Just taking this opportunity to let everyone who's watching on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and TikTok, if you're watching there, come on and join us at chiquel.com, because that is where I can actually see your comment. Because if you're making comments on our social media platforms, I can't see them. So you're just like talking into the abyss. We do have moderators on there, but I can't see them. Okay. Will you ever show wigs for us naturally curly ladies? If I ever get my hands on them, I definitely can. I have shown curly styles before, but if I ever have one here, then I will definitely show it. Okay, this is Seville. I don't even know what I took out of the box. This is Seville by Noriko. So Seville is a basic cap. We don't have any bells and whistles on this cap at all. This is just completely made by a machine. So there's no lace front, no monofilament features on top, and no hand-tied caps, nothing like that. So we just have a permatease top here. So you're not going to get that natural illusion of scalp. We have an open wefted cap, just basic ear tabs, extended nape, it's not velvet, and then pull adjusters. Okay, thank you for telling us to come to the website because I'm new to this. Oh, yes, True Crepe, welcome to the website. You are in the right place. All right. This is the color Nutmeg R. Is a very warm color. We have not done the first giveaway yet, Clear Honey. That will be after my open box styles, so not too much longer. Okay. So this is made with plain synthetic fiber. There is a lot of permatease in this. So permatease is what gives you all of this volume that you see here. It's that short-haired crimping effect at the root of a synthetic fiber that gives you volume, it gives you shape to the style, and it can also disguise any wefting so that it's not gonna be completely exposed if the wind blows or something. So again, this is Seville in Nutmeg R, and this is closer to a medium density. So we do have a lot of hair on this and a lot of permatease. You love permatease, but most women don't, it seems. You're old school. Yeah, some people love the permatease. Here she is in a ponytail. I like Seville in a ponytail. The thing with permatease, for anyone who's been going through hair loss, if you're experiencing hair loss, you're used to not having a lot of hair, of course. So when you get a wig like this one, and it's full of permatease, full of higher density, it feels overwhelming, and that's when you feel like you're wearing a wig. However, if you are someone who, maybe you've always had big hair, then having the permatease is your jam. It might work for you. So we're all different. Either way is not the wrong or the right way. It's whatever works for you. Okay, I saw a question about fixing not heat-friendly fibers. How do you... Oh, our moderator answered it. If you're looking, trying to figure out how to fix fibers that are not heat friendly, you still need to add heat to them, however, in a little bit of a different way. So if you have a style that is just regular synthetic and it's frizzy and frazzly, or maybe you even want to restyle it in some way, you can add heat, but like I said, you have to do it in a different way. You can use steam. So plain synthetic fibers are capable of withstanding wet heat, like steam from a fabric steamer. And they can also take really low heat. So Envy came out with a 3-in-1 air styler that was made specifically with plain synthetic fibers in mind. So if you're looking for a good tool to use on plain synthetic fiber, take a look at Envy's 3-in-1 air styler, and that might help you. But if not, then steam is great. Does steam work on heat-friendly fibers? Yeah, it sure does. Okay, this is Seam Stealer. This is made with an open wefted cap, velvet ear tabs, velvet nape Velcro adjusters, and then we have a full monofilament top here and a lace front that's just temple to temple, so it's not extended into your ear tabs. This is the color RL1622 Iced Sweet Cream. Okay, this is like platinum, almost white blonde. Definitely a different color for me. Here she is. So again, this is Seam Stealer. So Seam Stealer is made with Raquel Welch's True to Life heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So this one, whenever you have long heat-friendly styles like Seam Stealer, they're gonna get really tangly, to be honest with you. They're gonna get really frizzy pretty quickly, frazzly, clumpy, all the things. People get wigs often without understanding that there's maintenance involved in them. A wig like Seam Stealer needs maintenance often with heat. So when you see those frizzlies, frazzlies, when you find that it's extra tangly, you're gonna have to spray it with water. I would go through with a hot airbrush on a style like this one, and that's going to help take those frizzies out. So just know, if you are new to wigs, they do require maintenance, and they're not gonna act like your own bio hair. They're just not, because these ones are synthetic. Okay, this Seam Stealer does have permatease, you guys, by the way. So there is permatease. You use the heat brush when it's wet. Yes, Yeah, so adding water before the heat, the water kind of helps as a little bit of a barrier to protect the fibers a little bit. And it allows the fibers to be a little bit more soft and like pliable so that they can style a bit better. So yes, add water and then the heat, and that definitely helps. So again, Scene Stealer in the color, oh gosh, why did it come? Iced sweet cream, oh my goodness gracious. Iced sweet cream. Can you use heat protector? You can use heat protector, absolutely, if you want to. There is heat protector for heat-friendly synthetic fibers. That being said, if I am being completely honest with you, I have never used heat protector for my heat-friendly synthetic fibers, and they're fine. I use water though. Will the sun heat damage synthetic fibers when you're outdoors? Not necessarily. It's not going to fade the color at all. So the sun isn't going to fade the color. However, if you're out in the heat for a while, heat is going to change the style if it's directly on the style. But if you're out there for a while, if you have something like a wavy or curly style, it might relax the waves over time, but it's not going to like drastically change it. Okay, I have just a couple more open box styles, including Chelsea by Belle Tress. And I have this in a brunette. I know some of you guys were asking for a brunette. So this is the color dark brown with highlights. Chelsea, someone was asking about the difference between Chelsea and Calabasas earlier. So I was showing Calabasas. This one's now Chelsea, so we can kind of see what this one's like. It's a center part, whereas Calabasas was a left part. A lace front, open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Chelsea by Belle Tress in the color dark brown with highlights. All right, so Chelsea's gonna have a little bit of a bang situation. It's not very chunky, like there's not a ton of layering, but it's there. It's a really pretty color, isn't it? And then, like I said, this is a center part. When you have a center part, you can make it slightly off center. If you part it close to the seam on the side, and then you can even like shift it a teensy bit, and then you can have like an off center part if you need, but this is a center part. Chelsea does not have permatease. So like I mentioned before, Belle Tress styles for the most part do not have any permatease at all. Some of their older collection from their cafe collection, some of them have a little bit of permatease, but not very many. The majority of Belle Tress styles, especially from their City collection, Luxe collection, Luxe SE collection, Icons collection, none of those will have permatease. Okay, so again, this was Chelsea by Belle Tress in the color dark brown with highlights. There's your lace front. Here she is. Okay, what icon color is closest to, oh gosh, the comment went away. Sunkissed Almond. Probably Brown Sugar Blonde, I would say. Brown Sugar Blonde rooted. Okay, I have one more open box style, you guys. And then after that, we are going to do our giveaway. So you know what we will do is we're gonna set up the giveaway right now, and we're gonna pop it on your screen. And then I will show this last open box item. And as I'm showing it, you guys can enter the giveaway. So you should see like a little present with a little like pink or red button icon on it. Click that and enter your email address. And just as a reminder, if you are on social media, if you're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, you can't enter the giveaway there. You have to be on our website at chiquel.com or chiquel.ca. And that is where you will enter the giveaway. So I will give you time to like migrate over to our website if you haven't done so. And like I said, I will show our last open box style for you here as you guys are entering. So all you need to do is enter your email address into the giveaway box. Okay, my last is Mariska. This one is so cute, you guys. I actually did a review on YouTube today of Mariska. Okay, Mariska is by Jon Renau. It has a full monofilament top. It has a lace front, just temple to temple, not extended. It has a fully hand-tied cap. So we got a stretchy panel in the middle. It's not too stretchy at all at the top or the bottom, but nice and stretchy in the middle. An extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. And then I have this in the color Malibu Blonde, which is a really beautiful medium golden blonde with a little bit of platinum highlighting and a light brown root. So a lot of people are always like, oh, we don't want the roots to be so dark. Well, Malibu Blonde by Jon Renau is an excellent example of a root that is not going to be so dark. Okay, this is Mariska. She is adorable. It's a really great short style. And it's very comfortable too. Jon Renau's hand-tied caps are some of my very favorite hand-tied caps just because they're super comfy. So whenever you have a hand-tied cap, it's going to allow the fibers to move a little bit more freely. And also if the wind blows or, I don't know, your hair parts, you're not going to see through to any wefting. You're going to see through to kind of like a scalp-like appearance. So it's just a little bit more natural, comfortable, lightweight. She is a lowish density. And then when you have a hand-tied cap, you don't get any permatease at all. So there's no permatease on this. So it's gonna just move and sit flat and move nicely. The great thing about Mariska is you can bring her bangs forward if you want. They might be a bit long. You can always cut them if you are more of like a forward bang gal, or you can part it to the left and have a side swept look. You could part it to the right. She is regular synthetic. So the one thing you might find with Mariska is that she's just a little bit shinier because she is regular synthetic. And she does fit pretty true to average, I find. Okay, I'm gonna take Mariska off. You guys, I'm gonna give you like 30 more seconds to enter the giveaway if you haven't done so. So enter your email address just above. Let's see. Mariska is a classic. I agree. Can all of these fit petite? I mean, it depends. We're all, like I say, we're all different, right? So I'm personally a petite size. I measure 20.5 inches in circumference, 11.5 inches front to nape, 11.5 inches ear to ear. My measurements are petite. However, I wear a ton of average sizes and I bring in the adjusters at the back and that helps it fit my circumference just fine. It's just really the extra bulk in the cap that you would have to deal with if you're a petite. Okay. So with that, we are going to end the giveaway and see who our winner is. Let's see. Our lucky winner, Chippercorn 34142. So Chippercorn, I'm going to send you an email later and we can chat about what you might like. So the winners of our giveaway will get a chance to choose from pretty much anything I show from this point forward. They obviously won't choose from the open box styles because those have been purchased. But from this point forward, I'm going to be showing styles that, you know, everyone can get in on. And you can always pick a color from either the new Trestleure ones I'm showing, the best-selling Trestleure, some Icons collection by Belle Tress, the International City collection, or even a pre-order of our RIAH. So Chippercorn, I will send you an email and get you all sorted out. Just a reminder, we are doing one more giveaway at the very end of our live. So stay tuned for that. But now, you guys, I'm excited to show you Trestleire's newest styles right now. And these ones we are offering today for 40% off. So if you are new here, you're trying to figure out this whole thing, make sure if you are looking to actually shop this live, make sure you're watching on our website, not on the social media platforms, not on Facebook, not on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. You can't shop there. You have to come to our website, chiquel.com. And as soon as you get to the website, you'll see my face on this live pop up for you, and you just click it and I will pop up and the live will start for you. Once the live is open, you can click, there's a little shopping bag icon that you can click on, and that will take you to the link specifically for our live today. And all of the styles I'm showing today should be in that live, including these ones that I'm showing right now by Trestleure, which is their newest styles. So I grabbed Twisted Pixie. And like I said before, this is the first time I am pulling these out of the box. I have not tried these yet. So I'm excited to see what these are like. So Twisted Pixie, what color do I have? I have 14, 26, R10. It's a nice warm blonde color. Look at this gorgeous blonde color. Okay, so Twisted Pixie, we have a full monofilament top. We have an extended lace front here. It goes nice and far into your ear tabs, which is awesome to have. We have open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Twisted Pixie. I know my comments are getting funny, so I'm just gonna send a comment here, and that usually fixes things for a minute. Okay. So Twisted Pixie, look at these cute little girls. So sweet. I'm scared and I'm also excited. I think this is going to be one of those ones that grow on me. Okay. I see why it's called Twisted Pixie. How cute. It is a Twisted Pixie. What color was the last Mariska by John Renaud? That was Malibu Blonde. 12F is 12. All right. Here it is. So it's a super cute curly pixie cut here. I'm feeling around for some permatease. There is some permatease. You're always showing short styles. Can you show longer? I know you're being funny. Oh, it's so funny. I made a reel a while ago. I was talking about how I can never seem to please everybody. When I show short styles, people ask to see long styles. When I show long styles, people ask to see short styles and tell me I never show different styles. Anyways, a friend on here just made a joke and that was silly. Okay, so again, this is Twisted Pixie. Trestleure, one of their newest styles. And this is in the color 1426 R10, a really pretty warm blonde color. So here's your full monofilament top. You don't have to keep it as a left part. Just so you know, thanks guys. Wigs typically, when they're new, come in a zigzag part where you don't see your illusion of scalp there. You don't want to keep that zigzag part. If you're deciding to keep the wig, take out the zigzag part so that you can see your scalp. As a curly girl, and I've had very long hair and a bob, this just needs work on in the bang area. Yeah, you know what? And that's the thing. When you get wigs out of the box, it's not going to be perfect always right away. You are always going to be working on it to make it suit you. So I'm clearly not going to work on this right now because I just, you know, I'm not keeping this. This is not for me. So I don't want to touch it really, but this is just what it will look like out of the box. But if it's a style that you choose and you decide to keep, there's so much you can do with this, especially because this is made with Trestleire's Look Fabulous Realistic Heat Styleable Fiber. So like I mentioned earlier, anytime you get this purple tag here, that's going to be their Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber. That is 40% lighter than any other heat-friendly fiber out there. So This is super cute. Cute as the curls relax. Yeah. And you know, once you brush it through, comb it through, then the curls will relax a little bit. Okay. Your husband doesn't understand that you need to make the wig your own. You do. Definitely not going to look fantastic out of the box right away all the time. Okay, so again, you can get this Twisted Pixie by Trestleure. It's their new style. You can get it for 40% off today in our live link. And again, this is the color 14, 26, R10. Okay. Is Mariska by John Renault heat friendly? No, Mariska is plain synthetic. Okay, so I have two more new Trestleure styles. Will RIAH have human hair or toppers? Human hair, it's not something we've been talking about yet, but toppers, hopefully down the line, it's something we can introduce. Your husband doesn't understand that wigs are like shoes. You need a wig for every outfit. Why can't they understand these things? I don't get it. Okay. This next one I have for you is called Light and Airy. And it's in my favorite color, 1723 R8. Okay, so it's gonna have the exact same cap as Twisted Pixie. A full monofilament top, a lace front, open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this one is called Light and Airy. This is made with that same Look Fabulous Realistic light fiber. So whenever you see that purple tag, you're gonna have that fiber. So here she is straight out of the box. Again, could use a little bit of work, but it's kind of cute, right? Okay, here's your lace front. And your full monofilament top. What's the difference in 1723 R8 and EL 1723 R8? Good question. So any Trestleure color codes that you see, well, I'm looking crazy. I look like I just woke up out of bed. Any Trestleure color codes that you see with the EL in front of it, that means that it's going to have brightness around your face. Something about Mary. Yeah. It's going to have more of a light, bright highlight around your face, which I will show you on the next style because I have an EL color for the next style. So it just means that you're going to have more of that blonde, more a bit of a chunky blonde brightness around your face. Okay. Let's see. Is there a color for Trestleure similar to raw sugar? I would say the closest, I mean, raw sugar is neutral to warm blonde. The closest might be 1426, which is the color I just showed before. It's going to be a bit warmer though and a bit darker. You're never going to truly find an exact match. 1426 R10 is, like I said, going to be warmer and darker, but it might be your closest option. Okay. Let me spin for you. I don't think I've, yeah. Can we see the back? Yes. I'm so sorry, Cheery Guava. Too busy talking. I don't even know what the back looks like. You guys are the first to see the back, even before me. I'm like, if I turn fast enough, can I see it? Okay. You could bring these forward and give yourself some bangs. So just know that pretty much any wig you can cut bangs into. This is actually kind of cute with the bangs. It kind of gives that like shaggy look. I kind of love it. Obviously it's long. I'd probably cut it a bit, but this is all of a sudden even cuter with a bang. What do you guys think? Definitely cute. Give yourself an ear tuck. This one is light and airy, right? The bang just like completely changes the style. Much cuter with the bangs. I'm so glad I attempted these bangs. Way cuter. But like I said, long. And also, like I said earlier, take it off and look at the back. Yeah. Like I said earlier, every wig you get, you need to work on and make it your own. So don't be afraid to kind of work out the style and do things that try to work for you. Is the hump at the back because of the permatease? No, there is permatease in this, I will say, like pretty much all throughout this style. But that hump in the back is just because the curls and I just haven't played with it at all. So you sometimes just need to work at it. Okay, so you're just coming in. This is called Light and Airy. It's one of Trestleure's new styles, and this is the color 1723 R8. Really cute, shaggy, short, shaggy look with these bangs. Box hair at first, that's right. Okay, here she is. Did I show you guys that monofilm? I think I did. But you can part this anywhere you want. I kind of love it with the bangs, you guys. Definitely grew on me as soon as I put the bangs there. Okay, so again, right now I'm showing Tresleure's new styles. The first two I was showing you were shorter. This one I think I'm gonna like, you guys. This one's a longer one. This one's called Leading Edge. So again, the same cap. We have that full monofilament top. We have a lace front extending deep into your ear tabs here. Open wefted cap, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this is called Leading Edge in the color EL12228. Am I going to show Flawless Wave? Unfortunately not. I will be showing New Wave though. Okay, so again, oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Leading Edge. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. It is low density and no permatease, like none. Zero permatease, low density. This is in the color EL12228. So someone was asking about the EL. So if you can tell on this one, see this light, bright, chunky face framing blondness in the front here? That's what the EL means. So if you are a fan of brightening up around your face, look for the colors by Trestleure with the EL. If you don't like that, then don't get the EL ones. Okay. Is it like Sizzle but lower density? Sort of. Yeah. Yes. So Sizzle is a style by Trestleure. Sizzle has permatease, a little bit of permatease in it, and probably a little bit higher density. This one is it's a similar length, no permatease, a little bit lower density, but it also has the same Look Fabulous, realistic, light fiber, like these purple tags are. Is it like RIAH's Molly? Similar. I would say Molly is even lower density than this. I will put Molly on a bit later. Okay, lace front. It fits very true to average. Is it similar to Picture Perfect? I mean, in a way, Picture Perfect has permatease and is a little bit higher density. I would say this is a good comparison to Sizzle, but lower density and no permatease. How do you enter the giveaway? So we already did one giveaway. We're not doing another giveaway until the end of the live. And when that happens, you will find a little present popped up in the top of your screen that you can click on and enter your email address. So again, this is by Trestleure, and this is called Leading Edge, and it's a brand new style. I will definitely turn around. You wish you were younger. You can still wear this style no matter how old you are, right? Doesn't matter. Here, let me show you guys in a ponytail. The color is EL 1222 8. And again, this is a new style by Trestleure. Is it a heat happy wig? Heat friendly, yeah. Heat happy. I like that. It is. So, I always have like requirements for when I do updos. And my requirements for updos are usually the fact that the front layers can't be long and droopy. They have to be more like chin length-ish or higher. So for me, I wouldn't necessarily love this one in an updo just because I always keep my windshield wipers in the front. That's right. That's so funny. I was telling a story. I think I was telling it one day in one of my YouTube videos, how when I was younger and I had hair, I put my hair in ponytails all the time. Like that is how I wore my hair. I rarely wore my hair down, always in ponytails. But every time I wore my hair in a ponytail, I would take long strands and I'd put them in the front like this, and they would just like dangle there. And my grandpa, he would always joke around and say, "Oh, look at you got your windshield wipers out today." And then he'd come up to me and like, oh, it's just a funny little joke. Sweet memory of my grandpa every time now. That's right. So it's just a cute little memory. So now that I don't have my own hair and that I wear wigs, my windshield wipers have to be short. Okay. Did we get a good look at this? This is Leading Edge again by Trestleure. It's a new style in the color EL12 22 8. And again, just a reminder with the EL, anytime you see a Trestleure color code with EL, that means you're going to have this bright face framing brightness. Words. How do you speak? You're just going to have a brighter face framing color in the front. Okay. My comments are being silly again. Hi. Money piece. Yeah, thank you. Again, words. What are words? How do we use them? All right, off she goes. What is next? Next up, grandpas can be so much fun. They are. My grandpa, he was a hoot. He's unfortunately passed now, but he was a hoot. Always something funny going on. Okay, so I just finished showing Trestleire's 3 newest styles. If you want to see them again, you can remember you can always go back and watch the replay. The replay will be on our website for the day, but then it goes away. So if you're wanting to watch the replay like tomorrow or a week from now or a year from now, you can go to YouTube and it will be there. Okay, now I have for you guys 3 best-selling styles by Trestleure for 50% off today. Steal of a deal. Aren't you glad you joined me? Okay, so starting with California Beach Waves. Gorgeous piece. California Beach Waves has the exact same cap as the ones I was showing you. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yes, always go check YouTube. And if you're new to this, you're new to me, new to Chiquel, I have a YouTube channel. I do a ton of wig reviews, color reviews, tips, education, all sorts of things. The YouTube channel is just Chiquel, so definitely go check it out. YouTube is the place to go if you are doing your wig research. I definitely suggest not just clicking the purchase button and buying it. You definitely need to do your research before you just choose a wig. Don't choose a wig based on the style on the stock photo. That's like the biggest piece of advice I can give anyone who's new to wigs. Don't just look at the picture and be like, that's a cute style, purchase. who knows what you're gonna get? Definitely go to YouTube. In the YouTube search bar, put in the name and the brand of the wig, and there will be lots of ladies pop up who have done reviews and tell you all about it, including myself. So like I said, you can find a ton of reviews on my YouTube channel, just Chiquel. Okay, back to this. This is California Beach Wave, full monofilament top, lace front extending into your ear tabs, velvet ear tabs. True crepe, you found me and it's so helpful. Oh, good. I'm so glad to know that my videos have been helpful for anyone. Velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. Okay, your dream hair, you wish it was around 150. Well, this is 50% off today, so close, pretty close. Okay, this is in my favorite color again, 1723 R8. Okay, California Beach Waves has permatease, so we're gonna be a little bit poofy. We're gonna have some volume, but maybe it's volume that you want. Maybe you need this dream hair. So here she is, she's beautiful. Can you wear her up? Yeah, you can. I'll put her in, oh no, not permatease. Ah, heaven forbid. I'll put her in a ponytail for you guys. Really beautiful beachy waves going on here. Oh, you live in a rural area. No one knows about wigs and toppers. Yeah, that would be a struggle. Permatease is not a bad thing. You're right, it's not a bad thing. It's just a matter of preference. Often, you said, why do people think it's bad? People don't necessarily think it's bad, it's just not their preference. And that's because permatease gives you a lot of volume. And sometimes a lot of volume feels unnatural for somebody, especially for somebody who has thinning hair. So sometimes it just feels like too much for somebody, whereas other people, their face shape, their face structure really supports big hair, and it supports permatease. And it also depends on the style you have too. If the style, sometimes styles are like made for permatease, and if the permatease isn't there, then it like makes the style icky. Okay, so again, this is California Beach Waves in the color 1723 R8. Your head is too small for permatease. It's like it's taking over. Yeah. And some people, they just like their facial structure, their features, it's just like permatease is like, rah, it's too much. This is a warm color. Yeah. The thing I love about this color is that it has a mixture of everything. You're gonna have brunette in here, you're gonna have blonde in here, and you're gonna have auburn in here. So you have kind of everything, but it does lean warm for sure. Lots of hair. Yes, Christina, tons of hair. And this is made with the Look Fabulous Realistic Lite fiber. Okay, this one is not the EL one. This is just the normal 1723 R8. You just joined. This is California Beach Waves by Trestleure in the color 1723 R8. If you love this style, but you're like, ooh, it is a little bit much, it's a little bit permateasy, then a really good alternative to this style, sort of this like boho beachy long wave with bangs, is Liverpool by Belle Tress. That's one that you could look into if you're like, too much, I need low density. So that's another one. You have to try something different and could be surprised. That's true. You never know. Maybe you love the permatease and you just don't know. Maybe you're just scared of it. Okay, pretty for a nice business lunch and updo. Absolutely, I agree. Thank you, Glowy Peas. Like I said, I'm always so happy to know that my videos are helping you guys. I used to be a grade 1 teacher until Chiquel took over my world. So being able to be here and still teach in a way is, it's really nice. It's fulfilling. It fulfills that teacher in me, especially without my AC on. Yeah. Silly me, forgot to turn on my AC, but that's okay. Okay, next best-selling Trestleure item. You're in your first year with Wigs, and oh, good. I'm so glad I could help you out. Okay, this one is no, it's not Euro Chic. Reverse. This one is Feathered Bob. Pardon me. This is Feathered Bob, and the name Feathered Bob is so accurate because it is so feather light. I swear. And this is in the color 33, 32, R4. It is warm. It's like an auburn with some golden blonde throughout it. Really pretty. Okay, same cap. Or maybe Feathered Bob is your dream hair. Who knows? We'll find out. Okay, full monofilament top for all that parting versatility. Lace front extending into your ear tabs. Velvet ear tabs. Open wefted cap. Extended velvet nape. And Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Feathered Bob in 33, 32, R4. It's by Trestleure. It is super duper lightweight. Lots and lots of layering in this one. If I'm frozen, refresh your screen and hopefully that'll do the trick. All right, let me do a spin. So this is made with the Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber. So it is, like I mentioned earlier, 40% lighter than other heat styleable fibers. And on a style like this, there's a ton of feathery layers happening in this, which is making this really lightweight. Not everybody loves the flippiness of this one. Sometimes I put this on and if it's not like laying properly on me, sometimes I feel like it looks mullety because it's, you know, short in the front, kind of longer in the back with the layers. But once I kind of like situate it and get it, you know, a little bit better, then it works for sure. Also, this would be a good one if you had it for a while and then you're like, oh, I'm sick of it. Maybe I want to change it up. You could cut and then make it like a short bob because it's already like laid out for you to make into a bob. Like, look at that. Suddenly it's a really cute bob. And who knew? Look, I'm trying to like hide the hair behind it. But look, suddenly you have a cute bob. So if you cut the mullet off. Yeah, you can just cut the mullet right off. Yes. So if you wanted to do that, this would be a really cute structured bob if you're not a fan of the mullet. Okay, someone I saw was asking to see this in a half a pop down. So yes, I can do that. This again is Feathered Bob by Trestleure. You can get this in specific colors for 50% off today in our live link. You had it for a while. Oh, good. It is adorable as it is. I do like it as it is. But I have heard people say it's a little too layered for them. Okay, here it is in a half a pop down. This is the color 33, 32, R4. Okay, half a pop down. Really cute in half a pop down. I like this one in a half a pop down. And it has my face trimming layers. It has these, so it has the things I need in order to bring this back and off my face. Okay, also works for like a full-on updo. So again, this is Feathered Bob by Trestleure. In terms of like a full-on updo, there's not a lot of like substance to it. There's not like enough hair. You can do an updo, of course, like clearly I just did it. But I find that whenever I do updos personally, I like it when there's more hair so that I don't have just like this piddly little like boop. If you get a wig you don't like, do a half a pop down. That's right. It works every time, I promise. If you're stuck with a wig and you don't like the way it looks down ever, put it in an updo, put it in a half a pop down, and suddenly it might be your favorite wig. Always, or don't be afraid to play around with the style of your wig because Oh, can we see the back? Oh my gosh, did I not show you the back? Sorry. Don't be afraid to play around with your style, because you might find that you love it when it's styled a certain way. All right, there. Sorry if I didn't show it to you. Okay. You're welcome, Cloudy Nachos. Okay, I have one more style to show you guys from Trestleure for 50% off. Let's see. Would it be possible for a live with closed captions? Your hard of hearing. I honestly don't know if the platform we use has that ability. Could be something we can look into, but I don't know. We'll have to take a look into that. You have to run, the dreaded dentist. Oh, crumbly papaya. I'm so sorry for you. Okay. You find lace fronts scratchy. Have you seen Aesthetica's new Swiss lace styles? Because they have come out with 4 styles with Swiss lace in the front, which is much softer and much more comfortable. Okay. Okay, bye, Unique Lemon. This one is New Wave. Yes, New Wave. Okay, New Wave has the same cap as the ones I've just been showing. Has a full monofilament top, lace front that goes into your ear tabs, open wefted cap, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this is New Wave, and this is in the color 24102R12. So this would be a cute little summer style. It's short, it's wavy, it's got bangs. Do I have any brunette wigs? Yeah, I've shown a few brunette wigs, and I have, I'll have a few more. Okay. Do you have to buy in the Amanda's Wigs tab? So no, the ones I'm showing right now are by Trestleure, and these are not open box styles. These are styles, this one in particular, New Wave, you can get for 50% off in select colors. So if you find the Trestleure tab in the little shopping bag, then you can see the styles that I have been showing. So I showed 3 new Trestleure styles, and I showed 3 kind of best-selling Trestleure styles. Okay, here's a New Wave. We do have a little bit of permatease in New Wave, hence the volume here. Here's your lace front. Feathered Bob is 50% off as well in select colors, yes. Feathered Bob, California Beach Waves, and New Wave. Here's your full monofilament top, so you can change the parting on this. Is that their light fibers? Yeah, it is. So this is the Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber. So anytime you have this purple tag, that means you have their newer fibers on it. Will I be showing the human hair by Trestleure? Unfortunately not. However, if you go to YouTube, our YouTube channel, our Chiquel YouTube channel, and you go to my lives, if you scroll down a little bit, I showed all of their newer human hairstyles in one of my lives while I was at the Trestleure warehouse. So you could see them. How do you know which colors are 50% off? When you go into the link here and you click on this particular wig, the only colors that are shown there will be 50% off. Okay, so let me show you guys this one in a half up, half down. I'm gonna use a giant clip. I love these like wavy bobs in half up, half downs. This is called New Wave. This is made with the Look Fabulous Realistic Light Fiber, and it is a heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Oh, you appreciate me wearing black today. Good. I'm so glad you can see the comments better against my black top. Amy, the name of this one is New Wave by Trestleure. And the caps on Trestleure I have found always fit pretty true to average. And the color of this is 24-102 R12. So it's kind of a nice lighter golden blonde color with some platinum highlights and light brown roots. It leans golden, yeah. All right. I'm gonna take her off now. So I am done our Trestleure styles, which means I get to go into some Belle Tress, which I know you guys always love. So I have 3 of the icon styles to show you guys that we have also for 50% off. And then I'll be showing 4 of the International Cities collection that you can get for 40% off. Okay, what do I have first? Ah, I'm dropping things. Okay, I chose Austin. I don't have any aesthetica to show, but I am showing Belle Tress right now. I don't have Santiago on hand. I just have 4 of the International City Collection styles. Okay, the first one I grabbed here is, like I said, an Icons collection, and this is Austin. And Austin is in the color Cool Chai Blonde. So these Icons caps, they do fit a little bit smaller than average. So if you are a petite size, this is very petite head friendly. I'm a petite size, and I find these caps fit me nicely. You're gonna find it has an ear-to-ear lace front. It has silicone ear tabs. And then this is a double layered hand-tied top. So it's not a monofilament top. It's the same idea as a monofilament top in the sense that you can part it wherever you want, and it gives you the illusion of scalp, but it does it in a different way. So this is a double layered hand-tied top made out of like a tulle material where the fibers are sewn into clusters on here. They are not sewn individually, they're sewn into clusters of knots. So the knotting is going to be a little bit bigger. We have a partially hand-tied cap. So we have hand-tied in the top and we have closed wefting in the bottom here. Is that scratchy? No, actually these hand-tied tops are going to be softer than your typical full monofilament top. So this is definitely a little bit softer, more movable than a monofilament top. Okay, so like I said, partially hand-tied cap here with closed wefting. This whole cap though is stretchy. So even though these fit a bit smaller than average, they're still pretty stretchy. This has a extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. You have a petite head and you're wearing Austin and it's so comfortable. I'm so glad to hear that. Do all Belle Tress fit small? No. So Belle Tress has a number of different collections. Okay, so Belle Tress has a number of different collections. Look how cute this is. And they all kind of fit a little bit differently. Icons collection, like I said, fit smaller than average. They have their city collection. Their city collection tends to typically fit true to average. However, there are some styles that I have found fit a little bit smaller than average for their city collection. Their Luxe collection fits bigger than average, and those are their hand-tied caps or fully hand-tied caps. Their Luxe SE collection also fits a little bit bigger than average, but a little bit smaller than the Luxe. And then their Cafe collection fits average, sometimes a little bigger. So each collection has its own fit, even though it's average. Okay, so again, this is Austin in Cool Chai Blonde. This one is really cute. I unfortunately don't have any Luxe SE to show. If you have a full head of hair, what do you need to do to wear wigs comfortably and have them look natural and also not worry about them coming off? Lots of questions in there. So if you have hair underneath, it just depends what's most comfortable for you. Sometimes people squish their hair into like a wig cap. Sometimes people pull them back into like a low pony or a low bun. And then wearing a wig grip is also helpful too. I would suggest when you measure your head to see what size you are, measure your head with your hair the way you're going to wear it. So for example, if you're going to squish your hair into a wig cap, put your hair into a wig cap and then measure your head, because it's going to add a little bit of bulk and make your head a little bit bigger. But there's definitely different ways that you can wear your hair underneath. It's a lot of trial and error, to be honest, to see what's going to work best for you. Okay. Yeah, or you can braid them and put them in a cap. Yeah, to help kind of keep your hair as flat as you possibly can. Okay, so again, this is Austin by Belle Tress's Icons collection. You can get this today for 50% off. So exciting. Let's see. This is the only wig I need. I do love this one. Can I show Austin parted on the side? Yeah, I'll show you a left part. So this is the color Cool Chai Blonde. So this is going to be the coolest blonde in the Icons style, or in the Icons collection. Here's the back again. Really fun. You cannot not wear a wig grip. You love them. Good. Oh, you just bought her Jolly Pepper. You're going to love Austin. So cute. Okay. So again, Austin is 50% off. And so is Beckham. I'm going to show you guys Beckham in a second here. Beckham is just like a classic cutie patootie bob. All right, I have Beckham here in the color Butter Cake Blonde. So again, this is the same type of a cap. So we have your double layered hand tied top on this tulle-like material where the fibers are sewn into clusters. If I wanted to straighten that lost bob, could I? Yeah, you could, because Belle Tress uses heat-friendly synthetic fiber. So you can use heat up to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit on all of Belle Tress's styles, and you could absolutely straighten it, curl it, do whatever you'd like. All the wigs I'm showing are on sale. So feathered bob, if you don't see it marked down, you have to add it to your cart. You'll see the discount in your cart once you add it. Just make sure you are clicking our live link here, not purchasing from like our normal website. Make sure you click the little shopping bag link, and that will take you to our live items. This one here is Beckham. So we have the same partially hand-tied cap with your closed wefting on the bottom here. Really soft, and again, same soft top here with this tulle-like material. Lace front that goes around your silicone ear tabs, extended velvet nape and Velcro adjusters. So again, this is the color Butter Cake Blonde Rooted, and this is the style called Beckham. And this fits smaller than average. But like I was saying, these icon styles, they're quite stretchy. So you can get good stretch to them. But if you are a large size, this is not going to work for you. Okay. There's your lace front. How do you wear glasses with this one? Oh, I wish I had glasses. Hold on, maybe I do. Ooh, got some sunglasses. Okay. This is how I wear glasses with all of my wigs. I put them underneath my ear tabs. This color is close to raw sugar. I put them underneath my ear tabs and sort of just like it's inside my cap here. And to me, like for me, that is comfortable. I barely even know it's there. And plus it helps my glasses stay on, like my glasses just stay. You could also keep them above and just wear them above and just behind your ear. But like I said, I prefer them underneath like this. Okay. So here's Beckham. Yes, this is darker than Palm Springs Blonde. Yeah. It's like a touch longer in the front, not drastically though, just a stitch. Thanks guys, it is a cute one. Can I show this color in the chai color? Yeah, I can. Where did I put it? So again, this is Butter Cake Blonde. It's similar to Raw Sugar. Raw Sugar might be just a little bit warmer, but similar. This is Cool Chai Blonde, which is going to be cooler butter cake. I will show Milkshake Blonde beside Cool Chai Blonde in just a second. So this is Austin again, and this one is Beckham. These subscriptions are making you hungry. Me too. I am hungry. Okay. Hopefully that helps you see. So again, one more time, this is Beckham. And she's just the cutest little bob ever. Great summer style. Tuckable if you're an ear tucker. All right. There's no permatease in this. So I was mentioning earlier that Belle Tress doesn't really use any permatease in any of their styles. Can you cut bangs into Beckham? You sure can. You can cut bangs into almost any wig. Could those two be sister wigs? Actually, yeah, Austin and Beckham, they could be. Yeah, if you're looking at more of a one with a wavy one and one that's more straight, they could. The difference would be that Austin is a bit shorter in the back and a little bit more tapered. Beckham is just a little bit longer, but they could. The wigs that I'm showing right now, you can straighten them. Yes. They are made with heat-friendly synthetic fibers, so you can straighten them if you prefer. So the icon styles in our 50% promo today are Austin, Beckham, and Katniss. So Katniss, someone was asking about how it compares to, or sorry, Milkshake Blonde compares to Cool Chai Blonde. Here's Cool Chai, here's Milkshake. They are similar, but Cool Chai is a bit cooler than Milkshake. So here are the two. Hopefully this helps. Do I have picture perfect by any chance? Actually, funny you say that. I came on this live wearing picture perfect. So if I have a chance, I can put it back on, but you can also always rewatch the live, and it's the first wig I'm wearing as soon as this live starts. Okay. Is Katniss the same length as Herrera? It's a similar length. I don't know the exact lengths off the top of my head, but they are similar. Okay. Again, same cap as those other icon caps. Double layered hand tied top with this tulle material with these knots sewn into clusters up here. You have a lace front that goes around your ear tabs. This is a partially hand tied cap with closed wefting on the bottom. Can you wear Katniss up? Yeah, I can put her up for you when I put this on. We have silicone ear tabs, extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. All right, so again, this is Katniss, and this is in the color Milkshake Blonde. So no permatease on this. It is a lower density, but we have some nice layering in this, which helps give it some lightness and giving that volume. All right, you just ordered this one. Awesome. Okay. Let me put this up. It looks a lot like Leading Edge. Sort of. I think this one's a little bit longer than Leading Edge. And Leading Edge is a little bit straighter, whereas this is a little bit more structured layers going on. I can compare milkshake with butter cake. I can do that if that's what you wanted to see. So again, this is Katniss in a milkshake. This was an Icons. Yes. Those darn people at work disturbing you. How dare they? Don't they know you have important business watching this live? Okay. So here's Katniss in a ponytail. Rude. How dare they? Aw, thanks, Chirpy Popcorn. I will grab butter cake blonde. So you guys can see the difference. Here's butter cake blonde. It's going to be warmer. And here's milkshake. Milkshake is lighter than brown sugar blonde. The brown sugar blonde is a good mix of light, warm brunette with sort of some cooler blonde throughout it. And then of course with a root. So again, this is butter cake blonde, warmer than milkshake blonde. And I'm wearing Katniss, and this was Beckham. If you guys want to see pretty much any of the colors for the icons, I have 2 videos on YouTube that show all of the icon styles. I have one video that shows 6 of the shorter styles and one video that shows 6 of the longer styles. So if you search my channel for like long icons or short icons, you can see pretty much all of the colors and all of the styles from the icons collection on my YouTube channel. I think there's one color I'm missing, if I recall, but you can definitely check there and see what they are all like. Thanks, Zealous Dessert. You love all my lacy shirts. I have a severe problem with like crochet and lace and like textured tops. I have a very large problem. It's just nonstop. Every time I see one, I'm like, ooh, and I like carry it around the store. And then I'm like, I have 10 of these already. Why do I have another one? Why am I getting another one? Oh dear. You just had to order Katniss and French toast brown. Yay. Okay, so I'm a boho kind of a girl. Yeah, got kind of boho. All right, I'm gonna take this one off. So that's it for the icons we have for our promo today for 50% off. Oops. But I do have 4 of the international styles to show you that you can pre-order for 40% off. So Belle Tress just keeps coming out with styles like over and over and over and over again. And they have now recently come out with another group of city collection styles, and they're called their International City Collection. So there's, I think it's 12 of them. I have 4 of them to show you today, and they are currently pre-order only. They have not been released yet. They're on pre-order, but you can pre-order them today for 40% off. And they are due to ship in July. So if you are looking to purchase these and get that discount Barbie, click on our little shopping bag link on this platform here, and that will take you to our link where you can shop the live. These Belle Tress styles, you can find them in the Belle Tress category. Okay. Let's see, which one did I grab? I grabbed Miami. So Miami, like I said, part of Belle Tress's new International City Collection. So their city collection for all of their city collections, their New York City Collection, California, Italian, Spanish, British, I think I got them all. Now they're international. They're all the same caps. So their caps for the city collection means they have a monofilament part of some sort. This one, Miami, has a center part, or you'll find some of them will, pardon me, I'm gonna hiccup. Maybe not, sorry. We'll have a left part, but Miami has a center part. We have a lace front going into our ear tab here, and open wefted cap, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. So again, this is Miami, and this is their red for the City Collection. And this is in the color Sienna Spice Rooted. Okay. Zealous dessert. You love I have more space but miss seeing your stash on the bed. I know, I have it all hidden now. All of my craziness is hidden. You can't see how chaotic I actually am. She is cute. Look how cute this is. Such a cutie patootie. I was saying before, oh gosh, these fibers are in my eyes, that this one kind of reminds me of a more natural version of Joss by Renee of Paris. So Joss by Renee of Paris is like a short, sort of like a little bit wavy, funky with bangs, but it's a basic cap, whereas Miami here has that lace front on it. And then that center part Sharp Brownie. Unfortunately, Belle Tress's colors don't really come unrooted. They really only have rooted colors. All right, so again, this is Miami in the color Sienna Spice Rooted. And this is made with heat-friendly fiber, no permatease. This fits pretty true to average. Can I show Miami without bangs? Yeah, like you want me to push them to the side? Is that what you mean? You live in Florida, you don't see that as representing Miami. What would represent Miami, Amy? What would be a better representation? Maybe something long, a little crazy. Okay, here's Miami with the bangs to the side. If you want them to go to the side, you might need to like train them a bit more with heat to get them, because like clearly this one's like popping up. It doesn't really want to go to the side. But it is kind of cute to the side, or you could do like a, see if we can do a side swept look here. A little bit harder since this is just a center part, but you know, you can kind of play around with the bangs a bit, a little bit. Okay, really cute with the ear tuck. All right, Miami is off. Cute with and without bangs, Janelle. Yeah, it is. I agree. Okay, another International City Collection style. Was the Chelsea shown dark brown with highlights? Yes, I did show Chelsea in dark brown with highlights earlier. Yeah. Okay, this one is Chicago. I really like Chicago. Miami is a pre-order. Yes, you can pre-order them today for 40% off. And expected delivery in July is when they'll start to be sent out. Okay, this is Chicago. Chicago has a left monofilament part, lace front into your ear tabs, velvet ear tabs, open wefted cap, extended velvet nape, Velcro adjusters. And I have this in the color Milkshake Blonde. I unfortunately don't have Santiago to show today, but this one is Chicago, a really nice subtle wave situation happening. All right, look at this. I like this one too. I like them all. It's hard to find a Belle Tress style that I don't like. How do these ones fit? You're a petite. These ones fit pretty true to average. Most of these City Collection styles will fit very true to average, and these international styles I find also. Thank you guys. Kind of like Missoni, yeah, a little bit. I find this one actually reminds me a little bit more of like a Modena by Belle Tress, but Modena has a center part. I find Missoni is a bit shorter. So again, this one is Chicago, and this is in the color Milkshake Blonde Rooted. Let me spin for you. Thanks, Breezy Cereal. Kind of like Park Ave too, yeah. This would be a good grab and go. I can point out which are permatees, but I will just let you know, Belle Tress doesn't really use permatees at all. So the ones that I'm showing basically for the rest of this live will have no permatees. Let me show you guys up in a claw clip here. So this one would be nice up in an updo. Again, this one is Chicago. How short are the bangs? Well, oh my gosh, it's your lucky day. Look what I have here. I have a measuring tape. Let's find out, because I don't have all these measurements memorized off by heart. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go from, oh, these are always so hard to measure. I'll go from right where the hairline is. This is a light density, yes. Why am I having such a hard time here? Okay. 5 inches, between 4 and 5 inches, I guess, would be the bang. Okay, I didn't have to measure. I didn't have to, but I did just for you. Now we all know. Again, this is Chicago Milkshake Blonde. Really great as an updo. Let me take it down now. Someone was saying earlier this would be a good throw and go style. I definitely agree. Also, Belle Tress uses just their heat-friendly synthetic fibers. So these are all made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. Your color is usually 4, very dark brown. What color would that be? The darkest brunette in the City collection would be Triple Chocolate Rooted, I think. Yes, Triple Chocolate Rooted. It will have a little bit of highlighting in it though. Okay, Chicago is off. Sydney is part of the International City collection. Yes, it is. And speaking of Sydney, I have it here. And I even have it in the Triple Chocolate Rooted that I was just talking about. How fantastic. So someone was just asking about a dark color. So this is the darkest color in the City collection. But like I said, it does have some, like, it's almost like a lighter brunette highlighting throughout. Okay. Okay, this one has a center part, a lace front, open wefting, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. This one seems to be a popular one. Everyone loves Sydney. All right. This is like rocker chick vibes. This one reminds me of Birmingham, but also by Belle Tress. Pat Benatar. Yeah. I love all these names you guys throw out. This is the color Triple Chocolate Rooted. Is there a medium brown you have to show? I don't have a medium brown right here on hand, unfortunately, but other brunettes, which would be lighter than this one, would be Mocha Maple Brown, but that would have some like copper highlights to it. This color is Triple Chocolate Rooted. So here are your bangs. Let's see if we can do like a side swept bang. Let's do half up, half down. Yes, definitely channel your inner rocker chick. Definitely have to do that. Oh gosh. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have any grays to show. However, all the styles I'm showing right now by Belle Tress have the color called Oyster Gray, which you could purchase these in, which is like a light gray. Really, really sweet in an updo, or this half up, half down. This is the style called Sydney, and this is the color Triple Chocolate Rooted. She's even kind of boho for me. Yeah, she is a little bit. French Roast Brown is close to Mocha Maple Brown. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do not have Soul with me today, Silky Juice. All right, here's a complete updo with my little tag hair accessory. Cute, cute, cute. I agree. You have Sydney on order. Amazing. I hope you love it. This is a good one to have. Would she be hard to maintain? A little, to be honest. Anything that's a heat-friendly style, such as this one, and anything that is wavy, and anything that is shoulder length or longer, you're going to find the ends to get kind of frizzy and frazzly, and you will have to maintain them with heat. However, maintaining wavy styles with heat can be a little bit tricky and take some time because you don't want to wreck the wave pattern. So what I would do is I would take a hair straightener, spray it with water, and pretend this is my hair straightener, and I would go through just the ends, like the last inch or two, and then spin my hair straightener as I go, and then hold the fiber in place so that it cools in that wave, if that makes any sense. And it's a little bit of a labor of love when you're fixing these wavy styles. Is there a style like Sydney, but a bit shorter? Check out Broadway by Belle Tress. That's a wavy, sort of like just below your chin length, and it's pretty cute. All right, I have one more of the international styles to show you guys for 40% off. This does not have any permatease, no. And this last one is Lisbon, and this is in the color Caramel Blonde Rooted. Lisbon is one of my favorite longer ones from the International City Collection. Neat Pancake Beckham should be 50% off, yeah. Okay, so Lisbon has a left part, a lace front. You've bought over 40 wigs since February. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Open wefted cap, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. This is a low density, no permatease. All you people going, oh my gosh, that's quite something. Oh man. Okay, this is Lisbon in Caramel Blonde. This is just Caramel Blonde Rooted. So the City Collection has the Caramel Blonde Rooted, whereas the Icons Collection, I think it is, has the Caramel Toffee Blonde Rooted. However, that being said, they're very similar colors. Okay, so again, Lisbon. This is a lower density, no permatease. I'll put this one in an updo for you guys. Yes, the side view on this one is so good. Look at this, all of this here, so good. I actually did show Milano earlier. This one is actually very similar. Hold on. Very similar to Milano. So Milano is an older style from their City Collection. Here's Milano. I'll put Milano on after so you can see the difference, because honestly, they're so similar. Okay, there is going to be a giveaway at the very end of this. So this is actually my last international style to show. I will show you the RIAH styles that you can pre-order, and then that will be it. So again, I'm wearing Lisbon. You can get this for 40% off for pre-order today. And take a good look at Lisbon, because I'm going to put on Milano now, and we're going to see how they compare. Okay, there's Lisbon. Milano also has a left part. So this is Milano now. I think a big difference is the Milano bangs are a little bit longer. You don't have to order before the live is over. The discounts will be active for a couple more hours. Okay, so here's Milano. I think a big difference, like I said, is the bangs are longer in the front on both sides, but the overall vibe of it is very similar. It's just like these loose waves happening. Out of all the manufacturers, who cuts the largest, please? The largest. Do you mean who makes the largest caps or who makes larges? If you mean who makes like the largest caps, you'll find Belle Tress Luxe caps fit bigger than average. They fit almost closer to a large. John Renault makes some large caps. Not a lot of brands do, but definitely take a look at the Belle Tress Luxe caps because they do fit larger. Estetica fits a little bit larger sometimes as well. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys our 4 RIAH styles that we have. I won't have a chance to show all the colors today. I'm just going to show the styles. However, if you need to see the colors that we have available for RIAH, take a look back at some of our lives in the past because I've shown all the colors and kind of gone through them all. So RIAH, like I said, is our line at Chiquel that we just started. We have these styles available for pre-order and they will be ready to ship in about the next 12 to 15 weeks or so. Hope I hydrate. I know I haven't drinking any water this whole time. Oh my gosh, I'll definitely have a big glass of water after this. So we have, like I said, 4 styles to show you guys, 4 styles that are available to pre-order. This one I have right here is called Everly. Everly is sort of like our token mid-length wavy bob. So Everly is going to have a monofilament top. It's going to have an extended lace front that goes around your silicone ear tabs. This has a partially hand-tied cap. So we have hand-tied in the top, wefting in the bottom half, and then a velvet nape with silicone that you can remove and Velcro adjusters. So the silicone, I love the silicone. It helps me as a petite head. It helps the styles feel a little bit more secure on me with a petite head. Okay, so again, this is Everly. And this is from our RIAH line at Chiquel. Oh, Rich Melon, I'm so glad you enjoy these. Okay, so sweet. I love this one. This is a low density, no permatease. Like when I say this like sits low to my head, it's like on my head. It's super duper low profile. However, the one thing I do love about this one is that even though it's low density, there's no permatease, I don't find that it's like it, I feel like it still looks like it has a little bit of body to it, but yet low profile. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but I just love it. Okay. So all of our colors are available to pre-order for this one. And like I said, if you want to look at all the colors, definitely take a look at my live replays. And you can find those on YouTube. Go through, it's definitely the last few that I have. I think I showed the colors last week for RIAH. So you could look at last week's live replay. And at the end of it, I showed all the RIAH colors. So again, this one's called Everly. Here's your wonderful lace front here. You can part this anywhere. Really cute. Oh, and these are made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. All right, Everly is coming off. I would say though, Everly's not necessarily one I would do like an updo or a half up, half down with, just because all of the layering is like the same length. You could put it back a little bit in like a half up look and it would be okay, but it's not one that I would like pull back really. Oh, I'm so glad for floral fajita. Okay. Beverly is off. Next, I have Jody, which always seems to be everybody's favorite. So Jody has a full monofilament top here, so you can part it anywhere you want. We've got a lace front extending into your ear tabs, open wefted cap, velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape with your silicone, removable silicone here. If you want, you can take a seam ripper, take it off if you so choose. All right. So again, this is Jody. This is by our RIAH, which is our line at Chiquel that we have just recently launched. You can find the wig grip in our link for our live here today. So you should be able to find it in the accessories tab on our link. All right, here is Jody. Jody is a low density. Jody has no permatease. And Jody is made with heat-friendly synthetic fiber. All right, let me show. This one's really cute in a half up, half down. Jody fits true to average, you guys. Here she is in a half up, half down. Really cute, just everyday look. I'll push the bangs to the side in case you want to see them to the side. You can definitely take some heat to help train them to the side if you want, but you definitely need heat, otherwise it's gonna look like that. All right. I have two more of our RIAH styles to show you guys, and then we will call it a day here. But I will remind you guys, we will be doing another giveaway very soon. So if you are over on our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, come join us over at chiquel.com so you can enter our giveaway. So we can only do the giveaway through our website. We can't do it through our social media channels. So if you're watching over there, go to your browser, type chiquel.com, and you'll see my face pop up on your screen, and just tap it, click it, and then you'll be in our live on our website where you can then enter the giveaway. So we will be starting that soon here. I'm going to show you guys Donna now. Donna is our pixie cut. So Donna is our most basic cap out of the ones we have today. These are all available for pre-order for 40% off right now. Thank you, Shark Brownie. I love that you're here with us and you're spending your Tuesday afternoon here on our live. Okay, we have our left monofilament part. We have a lace front, and then it's just an open wefted cap with velvet ear tabs. And then again, a velvet extended nape with your silicone that you can remove. And this will be made with Velcro adjusters. Okay, Jolly Pepper, you love the lives. They do help. I agree. They definitely help to be able to see what these styles actually look like. Okay, here's Donna. Sometimes she looks a little crazy when you first put her on. But this is our pixie. So you can either bring your bangs to the side if you want. She's got lots of layers in her, pretty light density. Or you can bring the bangs to the front if you prefer. Here's your lace front on this. Amy, are you going to make an Amanda in RIAH? You know what? I was thinking about that, but then I was like, if I call a wig Amanda, that's going to show, people are going to think that that's like the best one, and it's going to show bias towards that one wig, right? So I was like, I can't name a wig Amanda. That being said, a lot of these wigs are named after important people, either in my life or in our Chiquel world. They are named after people who are important to us. So that's kind of fun. Okay, the last one here is, I say this every time, this one is my favorite. This one's Molly. Molly's our long style. Molly's gonna have kind of all the bells and whistles on it. What's Amanda backwards? Add an Amma. I don't feel like that sounds cool. Okay, this one has a full monofilament top. It has a lace front that goes into your velvet ear tabs with silicone. Again, silicone can be removable if you're not a fan. So you can take it off with a seam ripper to reveal that velvet. This one is a fully hand-tied cap, really comfortable, nice and stretchy panels on the sides. And then again, we have that velvet nape with the silicone, the removable silicone, and the Velcro adjusters. Okay, so again, this is Molly, and this is in the color Chocolate Cocoa, which is our darkest color in for RIAH. Okay, Milano wasn't in the live. Milano was actually an open box item, and somebody purchased it, so we only had one of them. Okay, here is Molly. I'm getting that tag. So Molly is low density, and it's no permatease. And this is heat-friendly synthetic fiber. You have layering in the front, just below your chin here. And this is, did I just say it's made with heat-friendly fiber? Did I just say that, or did I say that in my head? I can't remember. As I have this on right now and answer some of your questions, we're gonna launch our giveaway. So we're gonna get that going. You should see a little present pop up on your screen that you can click on, enter your email address. The winner of our giveaway will get a chance to pick from pretty much any of the styles that I showed you during this last half of the live. So you can choose between any of the new Trestleure styles I showed, the best-selling Trestleure ones I showed. You can choose from an icon style. You can choose from a pre-order of the International City Collection, or you can choose a pre-order of a RIAH piece. So there's lots to choose from. Can Molly be parted a different way? Yeah, you sure can. So I'm going to give you guys a minute or two to enter this giveaway. So here's your monofilament top. So when you have a full monofilament top, you can part it anywhere you want. Molly is low density. There's no permatease. I saw someone asked the question, what is permatease? Permatease is a short-haired crimping effect at the root of your wig. If you think of having your own bio hair, like the hair growing out of your head, and you know when you want volume, sometimes you would take a comb and you go like this and then you back comb it to give you volume. That's kind of what permatease is on a synthetic wig. It gives you that volume and shape to a style, and it makes it just like bigger and more voluminous. So if you don't have permatease like Molly, it's gonna sit lower to your head and just be a little bit less. Sorry, what color is similar to Milkshake Blonde in Molly? The closest one would probably be Coconut Glow. Okay, you guys, finish entering that giveaway. If you haven't done so, I'll give you 30 more seconds. Click that little shop, or not the shopping bag, the little gift. There should be a little present. Click on it, enter your email address, and then that's pretty much all you have to do. Okay, I see all you guys thanking me. You are so welcome. I always love spending my Tuesdays with you guys. It's so nice. I will mention next week will also be Tuesday. So I will be here same time, same place, 11 a.m. Pacific, noon Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, etc., etc. So you can always come and hang out with me on Tuesdays. Okay, with all that being said, let's run our giveaway and see who our winner is this time. And I will email the winner after sometime today, if I remember. Fresh bread. I could go for some fresh bread right about now. I'm hungry. Fresh bread, congratulations to you. Like I said, I will email you and we will get you all situated with a style that you are going to love. And yeah, so with that being said, thanks again for being here. Truly appreciate your guys' support all the time. It's so fun having you guys here and always seeing the number creep up to see how many people are joining us today. It's really fun. But I will see you guys next week. And